What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Cash App Turtle. We locked in. Hey, that's if like you subscribe to my account, you're locked in. You ain't subscribed, we ain't locked in yet. But you can get locked in though. Hey, this shit just dropped by, bro. This shit just dropped by DJ Academic. Just dropped. And this is my first time reacting to him, so I don't know how he gon'. I don't want no copyright. This ain't my video. This his shit. But you know, before I even watched it, I said let's go and get to it. King Von officially listed by Chicago police as killer for a third victim. Let's see what they're talking about, man.
Let's just check it out now. Holy, now people, with the amount of murders and bodies that King Von was dropping, he would have made a goddamn crazy story part 39, okay? Now, ladies and gentlemen, Chicago is trying to close their old cases. I always tell y'all, in Chicago, they ain't really interested in solving murders. They just let the murders solve themselves. You know how? They wait till one person dies, okay? So now they quote, open up a case trying to find the killer, and they don't even catch the killer. They wait till the killer get killed, and then they basically write up a report at the end of the day, say we can't do nothing because the guy who killed him is dead, okay?
But they don't even know, like, alright, but they don't even know the fuck killed the dude, though. I mean, they don't, you know what I'm saying?
See how their job kind of turns out to be easy.
But this nigga basically saying, bro, if you and a dude kill somebody, one of y'all die fighting the case, then he just say the other dude did it, bro. Because, I mean, fuck, why not? He dead, shit.
Well, this is what they're doing yet again, okay? They're assigning another body, and they're assigning it to a name that we're very familiar with, King Von. Now, they're saying this is the third body that King Von is officially caught, that he was the prime suspect in. Now, King Von himself has said he's caught like a dozen. So, like, you know what I mean? He's taking credit for much more. And by the way, nobody don't believe him. I think that he would have been drills and drills. Okay, you know, when they caught him, the story is kind of uneventful. That King Von fired the guy. They cleared so far. Say King Von is the lead suspect for 3 murders so far. Now, the third one they just added at the end of July. They cleared a case for a guy named Modell, and they're saying that King Von fired the fatal shots. Okay.
So you tell me everything this nigga been rapping about me. So you tell me everything he been rapping about me, not cap. So none of that shit been cap.
Okay, now the story is kind of uneventful because apparently King Von had beef. Basically, they said this guy was shooting. And by the way, salute to Chicago Scene 88. You know what I mean? They go really in depth with stuff. I would I would never. However, they're really keeping it factual if you guys want to know the gritty details. However, apparently King Von was beefing with a bunch of dudes, bunch of Negroes, bunch of savages. They were shooting up.
Hold up, bro. Why you gotta say Negro, bro? You ain't gotta say that shit, DJ Academic. That's some bunch of niggas. Fuck you.
Pretty much every other day. And essentially, one of the get-backs, okay, quote, get-back gang, was trying to catch someone affiliated with some STL group, okay? Basically, they caught some guy named Modell, and when they caught him, they shot him a bunch of times. There was another person who was there who basically ran over to, like, you know, the guy getting shot, and that person got shot because they wasn't trying to leave no witness.
But this shit crazy, because look, if King Von was still living, bro, this shit wouldn't even be here, because he would have been like, you know what I'm saying? For sure. King Von was still, this shit wouldn't be, or either he would have got a little dirt fucked up, a little fucked off.
That person's name was Miles. That person didn't die. That person ended up being like a paraplegic in a wheelchair, and he was in a coma for weeks. Now, the guy named Modell, he died, right? And now this is what the crazy part about in Chicago is. Man, is there like zero like surveillance cameras? Everything is so...
Bro, them fucking surveillance cameras, bro, them hoes be looking good as hell. And then when you go see what they really look like, them shit be blurry as fuck. God, not them new lot cops they got. Them motherfuckers clear as fuck. But them old ones, that shit was blurry as fuck.
Old school when it comes to like these murders, it all depends on witnesses and people snitching. Okay, they're not doing ballistic reports. They're not doing any of the things they're doing to catch Melly. Okay, you know with Melly, they're like, yeah, we got GPS, Facts. We got this, we got that, we got. No, in Chicago, if you kill somebody and there ain't no goddamn witnesses, pretty much you're getting away with it, right? So, the guy who did get shot and survive, he was in a coma for weeks, so he really didn't have that great of a memory. He also, like, supposedly recounted, or somebody recounted that there was only...
That motherfucker Iron man, recount that shit, bro. My mama.
one person, and people actually thought it wasn't King Von who was going to be the main suspect at first, because they were saying, yo, the height was like 5'2". Apparently there was another dude that was with King Von, because King Von apparently was like Shaq and Kobe with some other guy named like T-Roy or whatever the case is. They were going on drills and drills and drills, and they're saying that he was supposed to be the main suspect. However, come to find out, when the police closed the case, they said King Von was the main suspect, despite the height that might have matched T-Roy. By the way, both T-Roy and Von are dead, okay? So they're assigning this to Von. This is the third body.
But you would never know if he did it or not, because he not here to take the fucking charge for it. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, one.
Damn, King Von 5'2". He was short as fuck.
One guy's name is Malcolm. The other guy, or actually there was a girl.
How tall you is? Man, you tall King Von. This nigga was short, fool. That nigga 5'2",
He killed, named K.I. And now Miles. Now again, there's a bunch of other murders and shootings he's taken credit for and people believe he's done that still ain't charged. So we're probably going to see this more often. Now, here's the thing we got to be honest about. What do y'all think about this? Because King Von clearly was a...
I think the shit he was rapping about, he was cap, but not all the shit though. But like, I don't know, nigga, he from Chicago, bro. So, you know, 12, 13, man, it might, you know. Then he got top from the script, bitch. I ain't gonna lie, I think he did this shit, bro. I ain't gonna cap.
The ruthless killer. Some might even say, yo, he was a psychopath serial killer. Someone who was killing basically if somebody dissed him on Twitter. And at times on Twitter, not only would he self-snitch and just admit to how many bodies he got or how many people he tried to kill, he would literally say, yo, I'm upset that this guy who's on my team is beating me in kills. They were treated like Call of Duty. They were treated like they were in a team deathmatch lobby. Now, someone who could do that in real life, okay, someone who literally would get arrested or questioned constantly for murders and would still be on phase and still go right back to the block to shooting stuff up. Granted, he did become a huge rap megastar. You got to think about, like, what was going on him mentally. He probably did not give a damn about living, okay? Regardless of the case, I know some people think about how he ended up dying, which he died in Atlanta, but we also do.
That shit crazy how this nigga really did got killed, bro. God.
You got to think about the totality of it all, okay? If you probably killed 10 people, okay, shot over 30, okay, you basically were a menace to society. You were operating like that. There is a whole long-standing, like, you know, story, or basically there's a myth about you. If somebody see you in the streets, they're not about to fist fight you after heard you killed 10 dudes. They're probably going to try to shoot you too.
That nigga throwing shade like a motherfucker. Y'all hear that? Oh, God, he throwing shade. No cap.
So again, it's hard for me to sit here, and even though I love King Von's music, I did interview him before he died. Like, yo, dope-ass dude. He seemed like he was a hustler. I was happy that he was making it. It's hard for me to sit here and just kind of think about all these evidence that's coming out now and really, like, you know, say that he was probably not either going to get locked up for murder at some point, right? By the way, he had an open case with Dirk in Atlanta, right? He obviously died. The case is still open. Who knows? They might blame that on him too. Again, maybe it's one of those situations he's dead. Everybody's blaming stuff on him and he ain't do nothing.
I already said it. I said it already. I said that shit in the video. I said that shit when he died. You can't tell who did. Like, you gonna put it out. I said that shit. Facts.
He's an innocent angel. Or maybe V-Roy was just a goddamn demon, okay? So essentially, he's going to, like, I think that he would have been locked up or someone would have tried to take his life. There's too many people that got hurt or too many families who lost loved ones that he was claiming that he had them killed or killed them. It was just getting out of hand. And now the police are even agreeing because the police are just chalking it up, writing his name on the closed case report to say he did it, okay? What do y'all think about this, man? They're painting King Von to be a violent serial killer who was basically having a bloodthirst for his entire life. And obviously, it ended up.
Right, the way he's saying that shit, bro, he trying to take King Von cap. Y'all ain't peeped that shit. I peeped that shit. He trying to take King Von cap. Hey, let's end this video, bro. I ain't gonna watch all of it, man. Look. If you're new to my account, bro, hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Cause that shit, you know, it fuck with me. I'm finna probably do a fucking music video. Then I'm finna get out this hoe. And where I'm out there because